This is the Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, Village of Millbrook Board of Trustees budget meeting. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk Witt.
Mayor Doro.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Murphy.
Here.
Trustee Buckland. Here. Trustee Mawson. Here. And Trustee Briggs is absent.
Has everyone had a chance to review the minutes from February 11th, February 19th, the 2/25 budget meeting, and the March 4th budget meeting?
Yes.
Any corrections, amendments,
Not that I
additions, subtractions? That being said, I will, can I have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, now for some local law. Let's see here. Local law 2. So just the background here, we had previously had in the village code laws allowing for games of chance and bingo. They were removed a couple years back in a general sort of code cleanup when the fire department was not doing bingo. So unfortunately, we got to go through this process, pass this local law, have a public hearing, and both of these will also be on the ballot in November, correct?
Correct.
So it's the process we got to go through to allow them to engage in these, these charitable operations and to help them raise money. So good things, but we got to go through this process. So local law 2. If you have any questions, just stop me. But basically, I'm not going to read every word here. Basically, we are passing a law to allow bingo here in the village. The fire department is really going to be the only people kind of doing it. New York State has all sorts of rules and regulations around bingo, filings they have to make, ID numbers they have to obtain, various restrictions and guardrails that are set up. But that's sort of the gist of the local law here. This local law, if this passes tonight, we will have a public hearing
At the April meeting.
at the April meeting.
April 8th.
So I will introduce this local law established in Chapter 72 of the Village Code, entitled Bingo, authorizing the conduct of bingo games by certain organizations in the village. We'll have a public hearing at the April meeting. Notice. And that's pretty much it. So I'll make the motion that we vote and approve this tonight. Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Clerk Witt.
Mayor Doro.
Aye.
Trustee Murphy.
Aye.
Trustee Buckland. Trustee Mawson.
Aye.
And Trustee Briggs is absent.
Excellent. So we'll have a public hearing for that in our April meeting. Moving on to introducing local law 3. Similarly, again, this is authorizing games of chance. Probably remember some of these games at carnivals and other events that mostly the fire department has had, but other organizations can have as well, assuming it passes.
So again, any kind of, if you're playing cornhole for money, or you're doing the ring toss at the carnival kind of thing?
It's mostly like
Mostly the ring toss type stuff, or
a spinning wheel thing.
yeah, the money wheels at the carnival.
Okay,
It covers those.
Yeah.
okay.
If you have any
Essentially, it's
specific
just allowing
questions
you to
on
do
games
that.
of chance, I'm not that person.
Right, no, I just wanted to have a pick, I was sure that that's what it was, I just, like, again, carnival games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
But for money though, not just like pop a balloon and win a prize, like for money.
Yeah.
Games
Right.
of chance for money. Like
So when the carnival comes, you buy tickets, right, and those tickets then you use to, Yeah, to play games of chance.
No,
No.
there's no tickets involved. You,
There's cash.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just
Yep.
cash, okay, so it's not like the fair where you go
Right,
and you buy.
correct.
Okay, all right.
It's less involved.
Less
of
involved.
The tickets.
So there's more, so that's why we need this
Yes.
resolution, is so that, because you're actually handing cash over or handing cash back to people.
Yep.
Gotcha.
New York State requires us to do this. Basically.
Yeah, no,
Is the
I
reason we're doing it.
I get it.
So yeah, this will establish a new chapter 122 of the village code. There'll be applications for licenses. There'll be authorized games of chance for the lessor of each organization. There'll be restrictions upon the conduct of the games of chance.
And
For
you
example,
guys are gonna take care of all that, right?
Yes.
The licensing, the agreement.
I think
with
that-
state.
The licensing for the games of chance, we put an application in with you for that, or is
There's a
that?
whole process that we're.
I haven't done that part yet, so,
Yeah.
the president or vice president normally takes care of that. I have
Okay.
those positions to.
the bingo has some application number that we have to get. We might have already gotten it. Games of chances, I think, is not as complicated.
Yeah,
as
it's less
bingo,
regulated.
but I'm sure there is some process that we'll have to follow.
Yeah, then it's
Through
reported
here,
to.
through this office.
Yeah, then it's reported to the gaming commission and
Gotcha.
it's a whole process.
The approval is through the village. So.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay, alright.
And in case anyone was wondering, there'll be no games of chance on Easter Sunday, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, Rosh Hashanah, or Yom Kippur.
Wow.
So that's good to know. And again, this local law is subject to a mandatory referendum and therefore shall not take effect unless and until it shall have been approved by a majority of the electors voting on a proposition submitted at a general or special election held within the village of Millbrook. All that being said, I will make a motion that we accept and vote and
Second.
authorize this resolution.
I'll second.
Thank you. Clerk Whip.
Mayor Doro,
Aye.
Trustee Murphy,
Aye.
Trustee Buckland,
On.
Trustee Mawson.
Aye.
Trustee Briggs is absent.
Okay, great. So we'll have public hearing for those two next meeting, and then they'll be on the ballot in the next election. Chief. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Good, good. Anything you want to say right up front, or you just want me to get into this?
I just want to profusely thank you guys for helping with this and our private donor who is donating the funds for this vehicle for us.
That's great. That's great. I briefed the board briefly about this, and I think we're all feel the same way. Very, very grateful for
Yeah,
Yeah, we
The
like
community-
to thank the donor too.
we live
Yeah.
in.
Sure.
that's a huge,
Huge.
huge weight on
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
And everybody in the village, I mean, all,
Yeah.
Or the
all the
taxpayer,
taxpayers,
everybody,
I mean,
you know, it's
that's
everybody.
huge.
It's 7 miles an hour faster than the chief. We'll get there quicker.
So this donor will be basically purchasing the vehicle, donating it to Millbrook Hook and Ladder, who will then be donating it to us. It'll be on our insurance, again, just like the last one. It'll be a village vehicle,
Oh, okay,
a village asset,
okay.
etc. Any questions at this point?
No.
I'm not going to read every word here, but we certainly recognize that such equipment supports the fire department's ability to provide effective fire protection and emergency response services to the residents of the village and the town. Accepting such donation is in the best interest of the village and public safety services provided by the Millbrook Fire Department. And we gratefully accept the donation for this. And it has been made voluntarily and without any conditions. And appropriate village officials are authorized to take any actions necessary to effectuate the acceptance and use of such donation in accordance with applicable village policies and procurement requirements. All that being said, I'll make a motion that we pass resolution 2026-004 this evening. Do I have a
I'll
second?
second that.
Mayor Doro,
Aye.
Deputy Mayor Murphy,
Aye.
Trustee Buckland,
Aye.
Trustee Mawson,
Aye.
and Trustee Briggs is absent.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, that's really great news.
Yes, great,
Yes,
thank
great.
you.
Sweet.
When do you think you're gonna have it all tricked out and everything?
Graphics are lined up for April 7th.
Oh, wow.
They ordered the equipment for the lights, the man cabinet, and all the other
Uh-huh.
electrical stuff. They don't have a timeline on that yet, but probably within a month.
Okay.
And I'm waiting to meet up with Ruby's to just pay them so they can get it off their lot. They've been holding on to it for us.
Oh, they have one?
They've had it since the bid. But they've been holding on to it for us so we wouldn't lose it, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
get
no,
it off
that's
their
great.
lot for them.
Thank them as well.
And, I'm gonna keep working with Sarah to, register and get in the rest of it insured.
Yeah, that's great news.
You guys need me for anything else?
No, that's it.
No.
That's it.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Enjoy the rest of the night, yeah.
Folder back.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a break, and by break, I mean go into executive session upstairs with Karen and discuss salaries, after which we'll come back downstairs, discuss highway with Ethan, and then front office with Sarah and Nicole, and then we'll have a regular meeting from there. So, that being said, I'll make a motion that we exit our official meeting and enter into an executive session. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Good. Is there any of these that,
Leave the chart, you don't have to bring anything.
I have.
Okay, we don't have to bring
okay,
No.
all right, okay.
Peter has the police.
Nicole, you're in charge.
Meeting's dismissed. You guys have stuff to do?
We got
What? What? Oh, I guess that's yes.
pickleball, we got snacks. Yeah, there's plenty to do.
Alright, gotta get my glasses.
Still going?
I don't have to pause it. I think I have to stop it.
Reading
I don't know if I-
I was like, that's the only break. I don't use fingers yet. I refuse. And I can do that.
I can hear it in the basement, and then I took, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the house. Well, I
And
mean,
then,
my floor's
and
pretty
yeah, I can
perforated,
read
but,
that.
so it's already out,
He
but
wants to show like he did last year,
Oh, that's
which
so.
is great.
it was just a pain in the butt. But I ended up getting it replaced and fixed today, all good now.
All right, thank you all. I will make a motion that we exit the executive session and re-enter our regular meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We are in our regular meeting. Superintendent Kelly, how are you, sir?
How's everybody?
Oh, just dandy.
Andy, yeah.
Thanks for coming out tonight. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
glad to be here.
Yep.
We should brought dinner.
See you next week. Okay, you wanna just kinda kick us off on expenses?
Sure. So first line is request for a new generator. The generator we have is 20 years old, and when half the village went out of power, we went to go start it the other day, and it wouldn't start. And we looked up price for a new carburetor and replacement parts for it, and it was almost half the price of a brand new one. So we figured we'd update it, get a new one, because that powers not only our shop but also fuel pumps. So police and fire use those fuel pumps, so I don't think we should be down if we went out of power for a long period of time.
Is it because it's that old, it costs so much to buy a replacement
Yeah.
part? And what else do we use it for, remind us, besides the pumps in the shop? We also use it
Use it
more
outside
regularly.
of the shop, use it for like pumping out catch stations, water before going to do work in it. So we'll be using it year round.
We
So
were-
it's a portable generator.
It's a portable generator,
Yeah,
correct?
okay.
Yes.
Great for power tools or whatever
Yeah.
you're using on jobs.
We also discussed the possibility of maybe buying it this year.
Okay,
The generator.
the generator.
Karen, did we come? Did
Yeah,
we-
what's your lead time? If you wanted to buy it this year, you can
Can I
just
buy it
go,
tomorrow?
you can buy it.
Because I quoted out 2 of them already. One from Northern Tool, which was 2,800, and Granger was 3,100.
What's the, how many,
5,000.
what's the watts, 5,000?
5,000.
I might have one to give you.
The generosity.
Wow. I'm gonna double check that.
Because we were looking at
Cause we got a one that someone gave to us, and it's like a 6,000 or 7,000 water. You can at least look at it. You know, I don't know if my dad wants to get rid of it or not, but I'll ask him.
Okay.
Because it's taking up space in some way right now.
Alright.
Even if it holds us over,
So
maybe
we're
for a
doing-
year or two.
Yeah, that's fine.
So if that is the case, we could take that 2,800 out.
That's fine.
So,
Leave it in for now.
good question.
Leave it
Yes.
for now, yeah.
Good question.
But, and also I guess, if we can purchase it this year,
Then we should.
we'll take it out.
Right. And then that, we can, if you wanna check with Nicole,
Okay.
maybe after you get all your March bills in.
Yeah, because we still have one more salt bill from the town, and I know we're gonna be over
Yeah.
Yeah.
on that line, so.
We can look at some other things too in the budget.
Okay.
Okay, alright, understood though, makes sense. Okay. We don't have to go through every single thing here, like fire extinguisher, cell phone, water, dumpster.
That's just normal.
Any questions on, we don't have to go through every line item here. Phone and internet and cable. You know, I'm gonna check on that because, do we get a bill for phone, internet and cable here? We do. I wanna just check on that because we have this new agreement with Optimum, and I was under the impression we were gonna get free service in government
That's
buildings.
what it was
So-
down on for last year.
Really?
Come back on that.
Possible.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just for the like village hall and the village garage. But I
Yeah, it
gotta
should
check.
be under the same thing.
Yeah. We own the firehouse too. They should put this there.
I know, I gotta check on that. But it's
Well,
definitely
and
here.
the firehouse was having issue with their Optimum service because of the building, but the Optimum should be
Yeah.
on it.
We just, and you'd think they'd want to help out the village as well, because they just got approved to use their services
Well,
within the village.
that's why it's hard to get hold of them because now it's approved.
Yeah, so
now
they're
this guy
like,
that
oh, we'll
was-
wait.
Now
10
that,
years, yeah.
this guy that was super responsive
Helpful.
to me is not as, so I'm dealing with that. Alright, Ethan, sorry. Alright, so we'll come back, I'm gonna look into Optimum, leave it in for now, electric. Two cell phone, items, line items,
Why is?
am I looking at that right?
So there's one for 420 and one for 400.
I'm looking at actually at yours one. But this is the one you, I'm just looking at the one you sent. Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know why that one's in here, cause it comes out of utilities, so let's take that out. And I was gonna put that to 200, cause that's wrong.
Yeah, that would be low. Okay,
I don't know why.
I think is on my worksheet, it's up there, it wasn't down on utilities.
Oh, maybe.
alright, so then there's gas for lawn maintenance, for
So we
leaf
bump-
blowing,
We bumped that up
okay,
50 cents just because of the market.
okay,
Same with home heat and fluid,
okay,
we bumped that up to $4. Office supplies, I just put that up another $50 just
Right.
for some tools and everything else.
sounds good.
Building repairs, we're looking at the contracts for the boiler,
Yeah.
the heater.
Yeah.
So Nicole and I went over that the other day. We're gonna sign contracts with Jeff Daly. That's what, 300
Yeah, it was $2.99.
a year for that,
To service it.
to service it.
Here too, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
every
for each-
building.
For each boiler, it's $2.99.
Firehouse, or is that separate?
That- We're letting them deal with their stuff.
Sounds
So.
good.
So that's for here, highway, and then we fill out one for sewer.
Perfect.
You already filled those out?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, Paving.
Paving, I added another 4,000 to that. I'd like to do a lot more drag boxing this year and try to do some more in-house paving. I talked with the town, with Joe, Spagnola, and Wayne about maybe doing a little more in-house paving this year. They have a paver, and we also spoke about possibly renting a paver from Hoffman's for a month and trying to do a little more paving in-house. Stuff that we could do, a little
Do
smaller
you have
road.
places that you have in mind for that?
I do. I have Russell Knowles on the town garage side, Velletri, Front Street in front of Marona's, and then down through by the post office, and a bunch of patchwork and curbs. That's my list so far. And then we're gonna try to do something on Anson.
What was it? What else was on there? What else
I
was
got
on there?
Anson, Russell Knowles on the town side.
Did we add that? Is that even a
Yeah.
village road?
Yeah, it is. Velletri,
Electric.
Velletri. Where
That
Tim
was-
lives.
What?
Where Tim lives, the little road right there.
Behind it?
Yeah,
What do we want to do there?
I want to drag box it or pave it a little bit. It's what we've been patching it like crazy all winter.
Yeah.
So I mean, the ruts in it are probably that deep on the other side where the wheel tracks are. But hard to plow. And then this side of Pilgrim,
Yeah.
we put a bunch down last year, but I want to finish the top side of it.
These are these alleys.
Yeah.
Remember, we added them to our kind of village list.
Yeah, right.
Historically, they've been very kind of
Forgotten?
forgotten.
Yeah.
Is a good word. Perfect word. So
We put
I think they need that.
15 tons just on Pilgrim last year, and it didn't even put it down there.
So, looking at $9,000, I mean, what will realistically, what will that allow you to do?
Probably 19 loads of blacktop, probably 19, 20 tons of black. No, more than that. Sorry. Probably 200 tons of blacktop.
Can we get most of your list done with that?
Would be close, yeah.
Okay.
What's the rental fee for the,
I'd have to call Hoffman. I
Okay.
haven't gotten that far yet.
No, I'm just wondering if that was, if that's in your, so it's 9,000 plus whatever that was.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah, so we have the
But
ballpark.
it's not set in stone yet.
Right, no,
with the
agreed,
town
I'm
about
just, yep,
renting a paver, because they do have their own paver, but
Okay.
it broke down on us last year.
okay,
So I was trying to talk to Joe about maybe doing something else, but we rented one when I was in East Fishkill. It was like $4,200 for the month. So if we
Okay.
both split it, it wouldn't be too bad. It'd be $2,400 each.
I hope I'm not speaking out of turn here too. So Ethan also does some work outside of the village, and one of the things he does is paving. So he really is a good asset
Yeah.
for us
Yeah.
to take that skill and again do some of this stuff in house, rent a machine, save a lot of money, and really invest in the infrastructure here in the village.
We could also use CHIPS money, like leftover CHIPS money, for paving and stuff as well.
I
It's
think
gonna
this
be
is
over 1.5 inch cap on the road for us to use for CHIPS.
we could spend a lot of money on paving every year.
A lot.
We still
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't even kind of come close to where we need to be, but the more we can spend on infrastructure, I think it's money well spent, in my opinion.
I've been trying to get a hold of
Well, that,
Hinchy's and Dee Barrett's office about trying to get a grant for the past year and a half, 2 years. And it's just been, they just don't.
I haven't bet on that.
So, every time I get a
Yeah.
meeting or set up a bunch of stuff, it just falls right through.
We have other irons in the fire there too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, DOT seems to be just a brick wall.
Tim's working hard out there.
Yeah,
So,
no,
we'll-
listen,
we're
that's
trying.
great.
Okay, that sounds great. Streets.
Blackboard,
Yeah.
streets,
Sweeping, will be sweep twice a year,
twice, once, we usually just do it once.
once a year.
Yeah.
when are they coming? We got
So usually it's like the second week of May. So I still have 7,000 in that line, so I still have to do road sweeping this year. And get to crosswalks and stop bars and handicaps gotta get painted before Memorial Day. So, and then, so that'll all be for next year as well.
Tim Race is continuing to take our leaves, and the town dump should be continuing to take our brush.
Yep. Yeah, that's all good.
If that were to ever change, we would be in big trouble.
Just to
We
put
have to pay people to come take
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff.
just perspective, I know they're a lot bigger, but the city of Poughkeepsie, I think, has to spend over $100,000 a year to get
Just
rid
get
of their
rid of
leaves.
Leaves.
Yeah.
Really?
They'll make money on it though.
Yeah, you mulch it.
They'll mulch
Yeah,
it,
they
right?
look, I think Duffy's comes and picks it up.
Yeah.
He sells it back to them.
Yeah.
Topsoil in a couple of years.
Okay, diesel.
Diesel,
Okay.
we bumped up $1 to $4 a gallon.
Equipment.
Signs, concrete, topsoil, curb paint. Still gotta buy some for this year. Weed maintenance, spraying weeds.
Stone is crushed stone.
Stone, yeah, that riprap.
Yep.
Anything else? There's a couple swales I wanna get done this year. Deneen, up on 9 Partners, there's a couple that's gotta get restoned.
Let's make sure Deneen's taken care of, okay?
Well, he's like, I'm like the first one to get like the salt. We get it early and everyone else doesn't.
Yeah.
So thank you for
Yeah.
preferential treatment.
Deneen's gonna have to get paved very, very soon.
Mm.
That's getting bad up to there.
Milled and paved or just paved?
I think we might be able to shim it and just pave it. 'Cause it's not a real high traffic road.
Not at all.
So, I mean, it's just the pothole, it's all scabs that are
Mhm.
popping up, so I think we probably just shim it and then pave it, we can get away with it for like 10, 15
When-
years.
If you rent one of those pavers, is the quality like of that paver better than the town's paver? Now their old one? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because that one's rough, and I saw them trying to work on it last year, and I've looked at the results after the paving, and it's, I mean, it works, and the road holds up, but it's just not neat, it's
Yeah,
not
so all we did
nice,
was just
yeah.
shim all down through
Yeah.
there, and but we didn't put a heavy top
So
coat on it.
you renting a paver would be probably a cleaner job.
A lot cleaner.
So,
Yeah,
and we're
it's good.
doing some planting down there as well.
Down at the,
Yeah, where the trees for trims is gonna put some shrubs and so forth in it. That's gonna, when that's all done, that'll look really nice.
Cool.
it looks good now.
I mean,
Yeah, it does.
the
Cleaning
corner
it
of
out.
the world.
Yeah, but just the bridge alone looks a lot better,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, oh, so much better.
So much better.
Well, my mom was out there getting rid of weeds like for hours and days last summer. So she took a lot of the vines off the trees so the trees weren't getting killed.
Yeah.
Did a lot of that work.
Repairs and maintenance.
Repairs, maintenance, that's just normal things.
Yeah.
Trainings, I'd like to go back up to Ithaca this year. That was very informative last year, learning about different grant opportunities and
Good.
how to run a business and
We'd like to send you.
Yeah. Trustee Mawson might have some ideas that she can talk to you about too at another time.
Okay.
About that, so. But yeah, we like the initiative there, so thank
Yeah.
you for that.
That's a drive.
I know, I just went up to Cortland this weekend.
So about 3.5.
3.5, yeah. And then vehicle repair and maintenance. Leaf box isn't gonna need much this year, maybe I think some springs in the back. The 2024 is gonna need tires, and there's a problem with the sander, so we gotta get that recalibrated, might need a new sander controller for that. 2015 has a list of issues. 8,000 is on the low end of what it's gonna need. Needs a new hydraulic tank. Needs struts front and rear. It has sander problems. It kept shutting off on me like every 100 yards going down the road this winter.
That must have been fun.
Yeah, it was great going back and forth down the road 6 times this year.
Getting out and stuff.
Yeah. It needs a new valve body for the sander. It's got a pretty decent oil leak, and the transmission lines are leaking pretty heavily right now. So as soon as we're done out of the winter months, and that's gotta go and get stuff done to it.
You drive the 2015, right?
Yes. 2019 is in good shape. I might just need a couple little odds and then throughout the year. The international 6-wheel dump truck, It needs a knock sensor, the check engine light just came on, and it needs an ECM to be reprogrammed and updated. Backhoe needs a new seat, and it's 20 years old and has never had a full service done on it. So axles, transmission,
Rear and
hydraulic, rear. So that was, I got a quote from Pine Plains Tractor. That was $3,000 just to do the service alone, the full service. And that's, we can't do that in house because they got cracked the transmission and everything else open. Sanders and plows, plow blades, normal wear and tear stuff. Other maintenance supplies, DEF. The Kubota has to go in because there's 2 hydraulic lines that have been blown since the first snowstorm this year, so that's got to go in right away in June. That was $2,500 to get that fixed. But then that should all be squared away. The Kubota's cost us a lot of money this year.
Yeah.
Got a lot of use to it.
Yeah.
That's the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Sidewalk tractor.
Surprising.
I guess on some of the stuff like the backhoe and some of the higher ticket items, I mean, are there any opportunities to do, if we have the capacity to do it this year, like the backhoe?
The backhoe I could probably do this year, but it all depends on the international. Because if the code pops up again, it's got to go in right away because the knock sensor will start throwing a whole bunch of other stuff off. It'll start throwing the crank off.
Well, whatever. Maybe something.
Mm-hmm.
That's either one.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me which one. But if we could take it this year.
Who's the diesel mechanic for the international?
Juniors.
Okay.
Because I just called international or Ben Funk's, and the warranty just went up 3 months ago on the international. So
Of course.
Yeah. Planned obsolescence.
yeah, exactly.
They planned for that. I knew the warranty was going to be up.
And that truck only has like 4,200 miles on it. There's no miles on it.
Nothing. Well, at least you have no salt damage to it.
I know, that's a good thing.
Okay. Well, let us know if we can do something.
I'd like
before.
to do the backhoe first before anything, because once brush pickup starts next month, we're gonna be in that all day, every day. So, and the seat for that is $1,500.
Got any extra seats lying around?
Cat seat would look good in that.
I know, right?
Trees.
Trees, it went up 1,000. Just because we did a bunch of trees last year, but I gotta started a list now. I'll send over to you guys, but nothing too crazy.
Let's shorten that list, whatever it is. Just in terms of cut and remove and emergency. Cut and remove is like something that's on your list. An emergency, what just pops up?
Just pop, like if we get a
storm.
storm or something, they have to come out and come take hangers down or.
And at this point, since we changed this, are these trees they're still in the right of way? These are still.
You get trees dying every year. So.
I mean, we
Well, we
made
just-
we
we did
made
our
a
bid.
nice start. We got some
We got a
trees
lot of
off
stuff
the
done.
list.
Yeah.
But there's a list.
But you also got to think too, like the more tree stuff we have done, the less power outages we've had. I mean, look at that last windstorm
Yeah.
last weekend. Millbrook was like the only area that didn't have power taken out.
Right.
I mean, you had Bog Hollow that was closed down, 44 was shut down. There was
Hollow
nothing
Road
in the
was
village. I had
shut
no
off.
trees down in the village. A couple branches we picked up Monday, that was it.
And in terms of your planting, we're no longer planting in the right of way, right? So if you do give somebody a tree, it's not.
It's not
No,
our,
no.
it's not
No,
falling
we
under
talked
our,
about that
right,
last year.
Not a responsibility.
Not
I
our-
don't
no,
want to have
we're-
to cut it down later and pay for it twice.
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah.
making sure of that. That being said, we have not actually, the shade tree committee hasn't actually planted any trees. We need to use up our money from last year, this year. Mostly just getting up to speed with everything, identifying the places, where we're going to plant those trees, and there were just a bunch of moving parts there. but we're ready to go. And then there was the snow and everything else, so we are gonna be kicking all of that into gear, because our funds are up in May, right, or the end of April? May 31st, yeah.
How do they know that we allocate $4,800?
We have to submit that
Really?
in the application
The budget or what? What do we have to submit?
of what you like the amounts and like that whole form that we had to fill out, it actually has the amounts. Like what you spent, you have to give them a purchase journal, like you have to submit all that information.
So it'd be to maintain our tree city status.
Right,
We have a certain amount of money we have to spend on
Right.
trees.
You have to know how what trees we trim, how many trees we trim,
Yeah,
and
like-
everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, makes sense. All right, so
That CHIPS number is like 40 grand too low.
It's a wash though.
It's a wash, yeah.
I mean, it's
It
just a
doesn't-
wash.
yeah.
We don't really want, it's not best to inflate the budget too much or deflate the
Yeah.
budget too much. So even if it goes up to like 100,000, we'll do a budget amendment to increase the revenue and then increase the
Big
expense.
expense, so
But we try and just keep it
keep it low for,
same
yeah.
amount.
but you're assuming that we're getting about 100.
100, it should be about, I think it was 101,
Yeah.
should be.
We're really not spending 9,000 on paving, we're spending more, six
Yeah.
figures.
Yeah, that
Based
9,000
on
is just in-house,
It's
like
like chips.
patch,
Yeah.
shit more,
Yeah, doing the alleys.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah,
you wanna
you
spend that
need-
chips
yeah.
money on an alley, you wanna
spend it on
grinding.
on hybrid.
Yeah.
Do you do chips in-house too, or do you
You-
automatically
no,
have
you
to
can
use?
chips for in-house. Yeah, you just gotta supply the receipts from the plant,
Gotcha.
and just say what the project was.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
Snow, keeping it the same as last year.
so what did we spend on salt?
This year,
Around, yeah, just give us a
Already?
sense.
40,
52 minus 15, and then whatever.
and then,
the-
yeah, I probably got another $30,000 bill coming from the town.
Which was a lot more than the prior year, right?
Which is probably more than the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the winter.
Yeah. So, and I bumped up that spot, that line 15,000 last year from what it was.
Yeah, the year prior was 41, the year prior to that was 22.
Wow. Wow.
So,
Where are we at, 52, so?
yeah, we'll probably be, by the time we
We're
get
at
that last
36 right now.
Okay.
salt bill, we'll probably be in
Without the new
close
bill.
to
So it'll be around 60?
around 60, yeah. We use this year. We had a lot of snow.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
it-
out every other day.
And it also, it hung on for a month. We haven't had the snow last that long, straight.
Since Thanksgiving.
10,
Thanksgiving.
since I was 10.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay.
Lighting is Central Hudson.
Trustee Lawson, haven't forgotten about our lighting plan. Not something that I think we're gonna be able to budget for this year, but based on some of these extra revenue sources that I hope will have coming in, it's something that is still on the top of my mind that I wanna get to. So, I haven't forgotten about it.
Sidewalks, repairs, maintenance. Both sides of Franklin up by the Thorn building, I have about 50-foot stretch on both sides. Couple pads down here on Merritt, Arts Village, and then there's a couple other ones on Reservoir that have to get done that are absolutely blown apart. Alden, couple pads
Outside the deli.
outside the valley. That's just gonna be, we're just gonna have to patch it. I don't know how that sidewalk goes up underneath that road. I don't know if that's monolithic cord with the curb there, so I'm just gonna patch that for now. Okay.
That's gonna be deli.
Yeah, on the side, walkers. There's like 6-inch gaps between paths.
Yeah, I know you're talking about that.
their insurance said something to them.
We can't cover that with the sidewalk grant?
No, it's on
church.
Gotcha.
You know where his little fence is?
Yeah.
It's right there.
All right, just in terms of debt, if we look at the highway dump truck, the 2024 Ford, currently the only highway vehicle that we finance and we're still paying off. $24,000 yearly payment, and then interest as well. That'll be paid off in 2028. So we'll have why is there 2027? Like 2 payments next year?
No. What are you talking about?
26 through 27.
Oh, just the due date, don't worry about the due date. 5, 6, 7, should be 28 and then 29.
So it's 29.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. 29.
That's from the highway.
Um,
Rules and costs and everything,
yeah. Thanks. Nicole, can you go back to the spreadsheet, please? Just scroll down. Appreciate your desire for vehicle replacement fund. Unfortunately, not even unfortunately, we're in the position, at least at this point, if and when we do need a new vehicle,
We're gonna bond it, yeah.
we're gonna bond it anyway.
I just
We're gonna
figured
finance it.
I know we're gonna finance it, but I figured save.
I hear you.
Try and save
4% on something on interest for 2 years. We have 40,000 saved up. That's 2 years of payments that we can get rid of.
We have a hopefully a better use of that money this year, and so we'll get into that in the coming weeks. But we're gonna remove that for now. But appreciate the sentiment of where it comes from, 100%.
But also, Ethan, we're in the 26, or we're going in the 26-27 year, so if you purchased the car in 28-29, which is 2 years, then the payment would be due to the year after that. So just, you know, like June of 2028.
Go buy one.
Go buy one.
June of 2028?
Well, then we're looking at replacing the principal and interest payment. Like, this will be paid off, we would replace that.
Ethan, this is sort of not related to this and sort of is. Outside, my understanding is outside of Reardon Brakes, those big trees are coming down.
2 of them, yes.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah, for the sidewalk.
right,
Project, yeah.
right. And also, so sidewalk, and it had something to do with the opening of the hardware store when it reopened.
Yes, I think one of them might be getting shifted a little bit, the trees, because the tree won't be right at the entrance of the,
Right,
I guess where you walk into the building.
exactly, exactly. But you're aware of that?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Me and
Yeah.
I've done a lot of.
No,
walkers
I
with
just,
it.
I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that we're aware of that, and then, I guess our assumption is that Reardon Brakes will take care of replacing those trees.
I can talk to Dawn to make sure, but.
No, right,
Well,
okay.
which ones were coming out just based on their recommendations?
Just the one in front of the door there, right?
And then they have 2 on their
I
list.
believe there was 2. Doesn't Tom
One
Harvey
front.
have a second one?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
think
down further or up
It
further?
was more towards the intersection. One
More
front
towards the
and back.
bank.
They were both down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they want, what's this third one now? Or they
No,
want-
two, I've got 2.
I talked to Patrick and I were talking, I mentioned to Patrick that maybe if we took down the third one, it would make Church Street more even. Because you have everything on the diner side,
Yeah.
it's all
It's
small
straight.
trees,
Yeah.
and then, or young trees, and
Yeah.
if we took down that third one and replanted, one, you wouldn't have to worry about the sidewalks on that side, and then you'd have it look more even going up the avenue.
I will let the tree committee deal with the
Yeah.
repercussions of that
Yes,
decision.
yes.
I am not taking that on.
That could be
But
a
I hear you,
decision for
Ethan, I
but
think that
These
there's
are-
a way in which that really does make a lot of sense.
These are growing at the same time, and then that mature tree eventually is gonna need to work or come down, and then you have a
Right, right.
baby in there with the trees that are starting to
Yeah,
grow.
no, I think that makes a lot of sense. Well, we'll keep our eyes on that, and we're meeting on Monday, the 23rd, so we can talk about that.
We are, very, very close to finalizing the plans with Grenia and the state. So,
Yeah, I saw the email from
keep us in the
Harvey
loop.
and
You don't have to make a decision right this second, but just keep.
I mean, is that something that has to go on the scope of work
It
for?
might,
Has
honestly,
to go on what?
they're very,
The scope of work for DOT?
they're very particular about even the trees.
It's
So
crazy,
it might have to go on the scope of work, frankly.
And then, yeah, I mean, I'll bring it up on Monday, but it sounds to me like it should be.
Is that something you guys are interested in trying to make everything look?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Okay, we will,
Make
this
a
is why
decision on that,
we
yeah.
exist, so that we can take the heat for that, but so I'll bring it up
You
on.
can put it on your agenda
I will put
sooner
it on
rather
the
than
agenda
later.
for, yeah,
let us know.
And then if you could let us know on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you don't have to make a decision right that
No.
meeting, but
Did you go through the DOT remarks?
I
The
did.
list is like,
it's crazy.
I'm like,
So
I'll send it to you.
there's probably another back and forth
Yeah, gonna happen, but,
of comments.
yeah.
When's the bid set getting set up for that?
As soon as they get
Once
finalized.
Once DOT's happy with our, their comments and we resolve it, so the engineer's happy.
I mean, we're close.
Yeah,
So,
Probably
months.
Probably before May.
I think that's the hope.
I'd like to get it started, and done before winter.
Unless you have any revenue to discuss with us, I think we are all set with you. Thank you, sir. Very helpful. Appreciate your attention to detail.
Of course, yeah.
And Ethan, really thank you for
Yeah, being
yeoman's
excellent.
service this winter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna soon forget that morning that I saw you, and you've obviously been up for a long time. Obviously, like, reds,
Yeah, we had a
like,
lot of late nights.
Yeah, no, I really do, I mean, we came through the winter, and I think that, like you say, with relatively few problems.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of snow, there's a lot of cleanup yet to do, but,
We're gonna start and try to get.
but we've got, I think we really
Yeah,
did.
I get a lot of compliments too from people outside that say how great a job you guys all do.
Yeah,
A lot.
yeah.
And it's really nice to hear for us as it makes our lives easier.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you for your love.
You can thank Jeff, that's all.
Yeah.
You, Jeff, and there.
Thanks, Ethan. Last but not least. Sorry, Mom.
Was it front office?
Not least. Clerk Whale.
That's a sound. Oh, that's not sound.
What, this?
Yeah, well, budget.
Oh,
yes.
Actually, this works.
Yeah.
This one's no, it's worse for you. Oh, it was.
Hey, Peter,
Listen to
are we
that
talking
shit.
about salaries or no?
Not right now.
Okay. So, do you need me anymore?
No. You're dismissed, sir. Thank you.
Thanks. See you all tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Have a good night. What is it?
General ledger.
Oh, here it is.
Not much. One a day, you look? Really?
I didn't change the
What's
link.
that?
Two. The smallest.
Yeah.
Actually, see you all tomorrow.
in town.
Why wouldn't I? I put it in
I
right now.
told you I wasn't prepared.
In fact,
There's so many, no, you know, 26, 27, what years are it?
I know.
Alan says it's too, so.
who's gonna get us started?
Okay, well, this is obviously a combination of Nicole and I, like, going through this. So we have the, village board CE. Not much is changing on that. I think we cut some of like the training and stuff, because I don't know I mean, if anyone's interested, but I know everyone works, so I figured it's probably pretty hard for you guys to go away from me or whatever. Yeah, that's what's in this line, so
Oh, really?
I took them. But if you feel like you want it in, just let me know.
We did go to the training last year, but not gonna,
No, this is for you guys.
this is us.
That's
For
what
us.
the
Oh,
board.
Let
gotcha.
us know when
Yeah,
it's in Punta Cana, then we'll decide.
Absolutely.
Well, then it's clerk's weekend.
That's right. And then some just standard supplies. We bumped up community day a little bit. So then we have the mayor CE, which really didn't change much.
Did you see that other association dues that came in?
Yeah.
Just county planning?
Yeah, I think that's in.
That was
Like,
$100
yeah,
bucks.
didn't I just, yeah, did I have that now, or I just paid it, something like that?
Okay. I don't even know what it is, but I guess we'll remember or something, Ryan.
Yeah,
It's 802.
yeah, it's in planning board.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Let's see, everything else is pretty standard.
Yeah.
Clerk CE. Hasn't really changed much there.
What's a serious subscription?
That's for
Serious
our,
as a music?
yeah, it's for our radio and stuff.
I could let you hook into my lifetime membership probably for free. I could probably say I
Alright,
bought a
what's that?
lifetime membership when I turned 40 for myself. That was 17 years ago.
Oh my
And it was
goodness.
$500.
They don't
Oh,
offer
that was
that
good.
anymore.
That was smart.
No, they don't. They only offered it when they were joining the two together.
Oh,
And so
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'm turning 40, I'm gonna get the speaker, I'm gonna get the thing, and I get all that for free now.
I was
like
like,
on my
I would say
card.
I don't want it anymore. They're like, how about $5 a month? I'm like, okay. So
Yeah.
that's how I negotiate with them.
So it's 120 for the whole year.
Yeah, the whole year. Let's see, training. Again, we took training out in case there's like a webinar or something we need to pay for or have to go anywhere. And obviously, we went to NICOM last year, so we took quite a bit of that. Attorney, we have a total of 15. I don't know if there's any plans to need any more.
What are we at this year? 13?
Yeah,
And we budgeted 17?
yeah,
It's shocked we're under.
I know. You're willing to deal with them,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, I think we're through the worst of it.
Right.
Knock on wood.
Right.
Um,
Do you think that's a fair number?
I think it seems fair. Yeah.
12:15.
Let's see. Yeah, paychecks is a pretty standard amount we pay.
But we are saving some money, right?
We are.
Yes, like almost $900.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. We've reduced a line item there for physical checks, which some
Oh.
employees were still receiving. So we're moving to direct deposit for all
It
employees.
started this pay period.
Yay, good.
Yes.
Excellent.
I haven't gotten a phone call yet.
So we're assuming it was successful.
Excellent.
What started this pay period for everybody?
What?
Or for
No,
Direct deposit.
We had
Because I've been
two
doing
people that were getting paper checks. And that
Oh.
cost us in like processing
Processing,
and
mailing.
And it was
mailing.
like $32 every pay period.
So we finally convinced them to do
That's a
that.
lot.
For them to mail it overnight,
Overnighted.
yes, yeah.
It was overnighted.
Yeah,
need
they
it.
overnighted it, yeah, and then half the times it would not show up because of snowstorms or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
yeah. It was,
Wow. Good.
Right?
Records management, those are all our annual fees for our services we use. The E-code with the question mark, we have some codes that need to be updated. I had 3,500 in there, but I'm gonna try to get it in this year, just to reduce the budget.
We're gonna update the code.
But yeah,
Putting everything
and then
in its-
I don't know if I might even wait till the bingo and
Yeah.
go through, you
And
know.
then send them a bunch at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it might even be a next budget.
Yeah.
And see how
Okay.
how much I go through.
Okay.
Then we have our Blackboard website, Dropbox. These are all the standard fees. We budgeted a little for any kind of upgrades or things we may need. Everything in the CE is pretty much the same.
oh, the ring camera plan, we don't use it, not currently.
That was a COVID item. When people couldn't come inside, I guess, right?
Well, then when that and
So I
when
see it
Brett
out
was
there.
here, yeah, it's there, it's,
Mhm.
the battery's dead and
Oh, okay.
the.
It's still working.
Correct.
Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
yes, it works.
Yes.
It does technically
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was like storage or something or whatever.
And our cleaning costs actually went down with the new, cleaning service guy.
Excellent.
So like who's doing the cleaning service?
We had a guy doing it for years. He retired.
Yeah, Dennis retired, so now we have the guy that's,
Oh, Dennis did.
yeah, Dennis did it, yeah.
The same company? Did he sell his company?
He's in the process of it.
Okay.
Utilities, Nicole's really good at keeping our pulse on that and projecting what it will potentially go up. Heating fuel for both the gym and the village hall, the rest of the village hall. The repairs and maintenance are all, I guess, standard stuff. We didn't really go too crazy, I don't think. Do you have a question?
No, I was just, a little bit of an update on that. Mike DeBlasi is gonna help with some of the, consulting on the outside of the building and figuring out, you know, how to even tackle that as a project.
Yeah.
Painter, I'm sure you do, Mike and Luke DeBlasi. Yeah. Again, the issue is the stucco,
Amongst other issues.
Yes.
amongst other issues. Yeah.
What's
So
the
it-
issue on this? I mean, it's fine.
peeling.
It's peeling,
Yeah.
and then, so what do we, so the question is, you know, do we take it off? Do we try to, seal it onto the building? Yeah, and there is no answer at the moment, because you gotta take a look at what's there and have the people who actually know about painting and the different kinds of, you know,
Materials,
options,
yeah.
materials that are available and all of that. But just
Yeah.
since it came up, that is something that, you know, we're continuing to have a
Good.
conversation
Yes.
about.
I'd like to have some clarity on that this year because it would be an out of budget item anyway. We'd probably have to, borrow money for it, but
It would at least be something to look.
it's something we have to
Future-proof.
invest
It
in.
would make, and again,
The
it
longer
would
we
make
wait,
it look,
The
yeah,
more expensive it's gonna be.
yeah. I'll see if we can get a date in the near future for,
Perfect.
a meeting with you and they.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let me know if they come out, because I'd like to be here too.
Yeah,
if I can.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think this year it's like 125 years.
Oh, this building?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty cool.
Just fun fact.
Oh, well, that would be, yeah, it would be nice to.
That's as old as my house.
Storeroom, knocked down about a grand off of it from what we budgeted. bumped up office candy.
Good investment there, okay?
Absolutely.
It's sought
Actually, a
after.
lot of Waterville people love the candy, so that come in and pay.
It's a
So
sought after
it's
item.
good. Yeah, yeah. Central mail print. I think the only thing you added was the AP checks, or you.
Oh,
Just blurt
AP,
it out.
yeah, because we never really, it was never in there. And, postage keeps going up.
Yeah.
And our
Right.
postage machine rental went up,
Um,
and certifieds are ridiculous.
So we bumped up data processing a little bit for, like the IT and all of
Yep.
our annual subscriptions. We usually get like little token gifts for the installation dinner, or if there's some sort of recognition, we usually budget for that. Next is the unallocated insurances. We were told like 6 to 7% to bump up, so Nicole handled that.
Is it 6 or 7? What did
They
we do?
said between.
But what did we
6
do?
and 7.
What did we do?
I don't have the form on here, but I can,
6.5. Okay. That's all right.
I went from, it went, let's see. I might have done 8.
Yeah, rather.
I think I did 8.
Okay.
Alright, the dues are standard dues, taxes and assessments, those are the bills we pay and the processing we do for our taxes that we have to go through the county. Safety inspection is the building department. And we split the HAGUP subscription with them so that we can do SDRs through HAGUP.
Yeah.
And then we have, HAGUP and Granicus, yeah, sorry.
The Granicus we get reimbursed, so
It went up
That's a
10%.
pass through.
it went up, we were short this year, so I put up with it's a
Yeah,
pass
no,
through
I know.
anyway, so,
But
yeah.
the actual bill went up 10%.
Yeah, cause we budgeted like 7 or whatever last year, and we were short.
Gotcha.
Let's see, we have tennis court repairs and maintenance, that was bumped up.
Just on tennis courts. Not going to be room in this year's budget for larger reserves. It is a village asset, and when we need to resurface, it's a considerable expense
Yeah.
that we have to, kind of think about. People have donated money in the past, which is awesome, but it is a village asset that deserves our investment. So, again, nothing for this year. They're in pretty good shape. We're doing a couple things to get them ready for this year, but just keep that in mind as well in future years.
So zoning, obviously the biggest cost is the contract with Rhinebeck and having Justin, which you said wasn't going
Yeah,
up,
it's
right?
not changing,
So yeah, so it's not changing, so it's the same amount.
just because we increased him in June, our last fiscal year. So it's gonna remain the same for this one.
Okay.
And then we zoomed down, okay, planning, all the same kind of stuff. Litter baskets are the little green baskets on the street for garbage pickup. Then we have shade tree 4,800, which we do every year. We have the state retirement, which we put the projection in.
And this includes everyone, right?
This
This
is-
is police, this is.
Just
No, minus
Not
police.
police.
Yeah, they have their own.
Gotcha.
That's
number.
PFRS.
Right.
And it's everyone else retirement systems. Okay. Workman's comp, we put up 8%. They won't even give us a projection until way after our fiscal year begins. And then shelter point, that's disability insurance we have to pay every year. And then we have the medical insurance, which, what did you say it went up, Nicole?
Well, basically compared to what we budgeted last year, it's actually not that whole like 16%.
Right,
It was,
I know you said the percentage.
yeah.
Because part of it's the HRA.
Well, no, that wasn't even in part of that. Like I'm talking about compared to what we budgeted for last year.
Right.
That's not as much either because, well, United Healthcare went down because we were down one as well.
Right.
That was a change, and that was. Where did I have that information? I don't know where I had it, but obviously you can see what we budgeted and what it would be this year. It's
Still see looking around too. Look, I still see her looking around too.
We were paying her 4 years ago.
Still paying previous clerks' health insurance.
And then the HRA, we kept at 20,000.
Just remind everybody about the HRA, Karen.
So the HRA is, the village funds the HRA for, I think a single, it went up from 2,500 to 2,700, and for a family, it went up from 5,100 to 5,400, but it doesn't always, it only goes down when people use it, like, we don't normally fund it 100%, because, we just fund like what's left over at the end of the year for the next year. So basically, we just fund 20,000 of it, and then if we need to pull some more in, pull some more in, but,
For budget purposes,
right,
we leave it like this.
right.
And then we have the debt, which I think this is the last year. This coming fiscal year's last one. I don't have this. For Oilsville.
It says 8/2/26.
Yes.
Last year?
Long time ago.
Wow.
Wait, no, still, wait, what? This isn't the last year, no, we have 1, 2,
Oh, it's just
3, 4, 5.
due.
It says 4, right, it
Oh.
says payment 14 of 18, alright, so we have 4 more years.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're almost done.
yeah, 5, we had 5.
Then we have retaining wall, principal and interest. And then we have the tennis court reserve, which we have nothing budgeted for. That's all I have for expenses.
Okay. Questions on expenses, anyone? All right.
Do you want me to do a quick trip through the revenue
Yeah,
so far?
please.
So, the tax, interest and penalty, we budgeted 6,000. We received 4,900 today, but we will get the balance of that when we get our re-levy from the county.
It's the top of the big long one for general, for FO operating statement.
Got it.
Got it.
So Dutchess County sales tax, 85,000. Utility gross receipts, 30,000. Most of that comes in towards the end of the fiscal year. Franchise fee, 40,000. village clerk fees 200, zoning fees 200, planning 4,500, interest. We just reduced, I'll just go, not read all of them, but we just reduced it slightly because the interest rate has been lowered. The rental of the water tower, I think we just put in for like anticipated a 5% increase there. Building permits, it says 28, but I'll double check with Ken because I think he wanted to just do 22 on that, so I'll double check with him. Short-term rentals, 2,800, we received 3,350 so far to date this year. Fire inspections, 4,000, Granicus 4,900, which is a wash with the expense, and we have our New York State AIM for 9,185, the same as it's been for the last 15 years. And then the mortgage tax, 21,500. We have another payment coming in for that. And then the addition to that 9,000 is this big $643 that New York State gave us. And that's all that we have for revenue.
Thank you, ladies. Not been a long meeting. Any questions at this point?
Oh, that was comprehensive, thank you.
So next week we will we'll be working from now until then to try to input everything. We'll input our numbers that we discussed in the executive session, and we will come next week with a
Proposed
budget proposal.
Yep. Sounds good.
Nicole, if I were, or Sarah, if I need the shade tree $4,800, how do I go about getting money?
Usually it's like invoices.
They send us a
It's
bill.
not a direct.
So they, alright, so like whoever we buy the trees from,
Yeah,
Right.
they'll submit,
that's
invoice, or you
perfect,
submit
okay,
invoice.
no, that's fine, that
We'll
makes
send you
that,
an invoice and you submit it.
yeah, that's great, that's
There's no
fine.
tax on
Okay,
If you need the form, let me know.
for no tax,
it, we're tax exempt.
okay.
Oh, a tax exempt, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't think we have any public comments tonight. Any other
I'm
updates?
tired.
Anything?
I'm so
With that being said, I will make a motion to adjourn the meeting. Do I have a second? All in favor?